Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Bofuri. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense, episode 6. I finally got that done. So now once this one is done, I can get 7 and 8 up, and then all I got left is to wait for the dub for 9, 10, 11, and 12, because apparently that's all that's left. Because the sub is done, it's only got 12 episodes, so. So, this episode essentially is right after the event happened, and Maple's gotta take some time away from the game because her reflexes are still in game mode. So she kind of acts silly at school, acting like she's still in the game. So, yeah, when she comes back, we find out that you can apparently catch a certain bug and it'll give you a token to be able to get a guild house. That's cool. Even if you don't want to open a guild, you can still get a house. They run into many different ones. One looks like a freaking mansion, which I imagine the Flame Empress group will be getting that one most likely. Considering how many members that they have. Apparently you can, I don't know if it's for that certain house or if it's for in general, but if it's for in general, you can only have 50 people join the guild, so she's got at least 50 people. If not, if it's just for, like, certain houses, like, depending on how big your house is, you can only have, like, a certain amount of people. I don't know. Anyway, they couldn't find one at first until they looked outside the city and found one inside of a big tree. And I was like, hey, that's cool. A tree house. And as for what this is, it's the bat that, it's a toy bat that came with a little ball that my nephews have been playing with, and considering how bad they've been lately, sometimes we use this to spank their butts. If they're being bad, we spank their butts with it, essentially. So I have this with me just in case they start messing with my gate, because they do that a lot, and it's so annoying. I wish I had a freaking door. I have the money to get one, it's just they haven't gotten one yet, and they have to size it and everything, because the house is kind of, settling. So, some things aren't as good as they're supposed to be, because the front door, it used to, open and shut no problem. When you try and open it, it gets stuck like part of the way and you have to push it and it stays open. That's because the house is settling. That's why it's doing that. So, yeah. Just gotta deal with it until I can get a door. Anyway, yeah, they end up getting that house, and they start a guild called Maple Tree. And they recruit Kasumi and the other kid that they met during the event, the one with the red hair. They recruit those two, and then they recruit Iz and, dang it, what was his name? I can't even remember all the characters. That's what happens when you not only do a show that's got a ton of characters, but a bunch of shows that have a lot of characters. So, yeah, apparently there's going to be an event coming up where it's going to be like a guild thing where all the guilds are going against each other, and that's why Flame Empress is running on getting so many members, because obviously there are going to be times where not everybody's going to be able to be online at the time. So it's supposed to have a lot of people. That way, if a few people can't make it, it more than likely won't hurt their chances. Bearing this in mind, they decide to go and try and find some more members. They end up running into a couple kids on level 1. I don't know how old they are, but they look like little girls. And apparently, nobody wants them because they're still weak and still in beginning clothes, essentially. And we actually find out that because Maple's wanting to recruit them, that they actually maxed out their attack. Just like Maple maxed out her vitality. Okay, so they essentially all know the pain of having to try and move with no agility. And they end up actually recruiting the two, Yui and Mai. So now they got 2 new members, but like I said before, I'm sorry that the reaction was not blind. It had originally been blind. I made a boo-boo, essentially. I messed up. So, yeah, I had to re-record it. Anyway, I will try and get this edited and uploaded as quick as I can, barring BitChute doing its job, essentially, instead of making me wait and wait and wait and wait. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.